happy Monday. Welcome back everyone to the McLaughlin Team Real Estate page. Going Facebook Live, day number 6, April 6th, Monday, April 6th. I've made it 6 days in a row and I literally just ran into my home office to hurry up and get on live. So I guess I'm getting more comfortable because I haven't been sitting at my desk 2 hours preparing. So I actually had to go out in the world. Yikes. Face mask, hand sanitizer. I just scrubbed my arms down and changed my clothes. So anyway, today's topic is kind of a tongue-in-cheek, sassy little topic that I don't normally do kind of negative things, but they're funny negative, but they're truths in our industry. So it's top 5 things realtors hate when clients do. Top 5. All right, number 5. The fifth thing that we hate when a buyer says, hey, look at my cool new ride, and they just bought a car, which translates into, P.S., I'm not going to be able to get a loan on that house that we have under contract now. So always follow the rules of the road when it comes to buying. You talk to your lender, you talk to your realtor, you make sure that you don't change your income. You don't want to change your numbers. You want to make sure everything stays pretty much the same. You don't buy a box of Kleenex without running it through your lender. So don't buy a car, don't make any big purchases, don't buy furniture on credit. All that will come into account when you go to get that final clear to close for the loan. I've seen way too many deals die because of it. So, okay, number 4, top thing realtors hate that buyers or sellers do. When we hear about our seller removing an appliance at the final walkthrough. So I had one time where my buyers actually went to do a final walkthrough and we realized that the sellers had taken the beautiful front-loading washing machines that were supposed to be included in the contract and had replaced them with, 35-year-old top loaders that were crusted with gross stuff and thought they were going to pass it off. So you absolutely can't do anything like that before closing when you're under contract. If sellers want to switch out any appliances, they need to do that either before they list the home or get permission and let the buyers know what they're switching out. So that's just something to know. You never want to change any appliances out without permission of all parties. Okay, number 3, top thing that realtors hate to hear. Although some days it could fight for number 1 in position. When buyers tell me, hey, I'm in no hurry, meaning that they will see everything from the top of the world to the bottom of the world, from outside of their price range to under their price range, from a 1-bedroom condo to a $1 million mansion, and they're in no hurry. Well, they're really just kicking the tires. And if you understand real estate and how we work, we are salespeople, we are based on commission, so you need to be respectful of our time as well. We want to do a great job for you, and the way we can do that is by you helping us narrow down your search. There's no sense looking at things that you can't afford. It'll break your heart. There's no sense looking at things that you have no desire to fix up, that's below your budget and needs too much work, maybe needs a home improvement loan. So it's really smart to work with your realtor to come up with a good list that makes sense and then narrow down the properties. Be respectful of their time, be respectful of the seller's time, be respectful of all that stuff. There's so many great apps out there now that you can really get a good bird's eye view of the home before you ever walk in it. So I would just caution the buyers to think about saying, hey, I'm in no rush. I completely respect if you're in no rush. Tell me what your timeline is and then we'll adjust accordingly on when we start showing. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is kind of similar to number 3. The number 2 thing that realtors hate hearing is, I don't have to sell. when sellers say, I'm in no hurry, I don't have to sell. So that usually translates to be that they're not willing to price their home at market value, at or slightly above market value, in order to procure an offer. Usually when sellers are just kind of, again, kicking the tires, they want to see if they can get an extra 50 grand out of their house, they'll tell the realtor, hey, you want to get a job, you'll take my listing for 50,000 higher than it's worth. And so I'm going to invest my money into marketing your home. I'm going to do all the great stuff that I do for your home, and know, as I will know, that your house isn't worth that and it's not going to sell for it and we're not going to have showings. So I hate when I hear sellers say, hey, I'm in no rush, I don't have to sell. It's unreasonable expectation. I would say you need to work and be honest with your realtor. If you say, Colleen, tell me what the price is of my home today, and then say, okay, I'm not willing to sell it for that right now. Let's put a pin in it until next year and see what the market looks like. I'll touch back with you as often as you'd like me to. Honesty is always the best policy with your realtor, because all we want to do is make sure that you get the top dollar you can get in any market in the quickest amount of time with the easiest amount of hassle to you. So that's what we're here for. Okay, number one. This is my favorite. Maybe not my favorite. The number one top thing that realtors hate to hear is, thank you so much for showing me like 45 houses in 6 different counties, but we just went into this house with my cousin's best friend's husband's BFF, and she just got her license, and so we wrote an offer on that house. So thanks so much for your time. So this happens more than you know, and it's so completely expensive. It's like such a loyalty issue. If you've been working with a realtor for a long time and you're satisfied with what they're doing, don't take advantage of that time, because every hour we spend out with you is hours that we should be getting paid for. And if we don't get you under contract, we don't get paid. Can you imagine, those of you who don't work in sales or on commission, if you worked for, let's say 45 houses, an hour, driving time and all that stuff, so maybe 45 hours for free, and then have somebody else come in and scoop the deal. But here's what it gets funny, or tricky, I should say. You hired someone who essentially doesn't know the market, doesn't know the business, just got the license, and you're trying to do them a favor. Well, you're hurting yourself financially, because you need someone who has been in the market for a long time, who understands it, who has experience and knowledge, and will do the right thing by you by helping you and giving you advice throughout that closing transaction and the negotiation process. So that's why it's smarter to stick with the one you came in with. So anyway, those are my top 5 things realtors hate. And I just thought it'd be fun to talk about it. Boy, I got some great, now I can see all my feed now that I got my top 5 over with. So I want to shout out to, I'm going to go back to everyone who's watching. Bob, hello. So good to see you. Mags, hello. Kim, hello. Bernadine, hello. Mary Skinner McLaughlin, big kisses to my mother-in-law. Thanks, Mags. Thanks for saying I look great. Aziza, hello. Tina, hey, Tina, you made it in. Hi, honey. Let's see. Kristen, Janine, Heather, hello to everyone. I hope everyone's doing great this Monday. It's rough times. So I'm just taking the comedy and taking the lightheartedness where I can. I know it's not, appropriate always to be super flippant about our business. But I'm taking this time. Hi, Tina. I just want to take this time to do some fun stuff and to do some informative stuff. And I really appreciate you guys hopping on. Do you guys have any questions? I'd love to answer some, since I have some wonderful people on the line today. By the way, I have been forgetting to introduce myself. To those of you who are messaging me, I know you know who I am. But to everyone else who sees this video maybe later, I just want to remind everyone I am Colleen McLaughlin of the McLaughlin team of Coldwell Banker Realty in Orland Park, Illinois. I have been your realtor next door for over 12 years, and I have a wealth of knowledge in the southwest suburbs of Chicago. So I'm your gal if you need any help buying or selling. Listen, the market is strange right now. We're all kind of in a temporary hold, but things still are working and going on. I actually have a home inspection scheduled tomorrow with a buyer I just got under contract. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how we're going to go about it. The sellers are working from home, so they are removing themselves from their home for the home inspection. I'm meeting my first-time home buyer at the property as well as my inspector, and I don't think I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to call the agent, ask him to let the sellers know that I'm going to go ahead and let the people in, and stay out in my car and wait for the inspection to be over. I don't think all of us should be in the property. I do have a mask. I know that the inspector has a mask. I don't know if my buyer does, but I'll be happy to make him one if he needs me to bring him one. We're just taking this a day at a time. It's strange circumstances right now, but I will tell you that I am preparing listings right now. I've had my photographer go out to a couple of different properties and do photos, and then my drone photography and videographer is doing walkthrough videos so that we're prepared to show the property without actually seeing it, so a virtual showing. So I'm excited to see how that works out. But I am working, I am still here, so questions, send them to me. If you're thinking about listing it but you don't know what's going to happen with the rest of this year, reach out to me anyway. It doesn't hurt, it's free. I'm here to answer questions. I've got nothing but time on my hands right now, people. So I think that's about it. I can't believe how many people hopped on for a Monday afternoon. Thank you for showing up for me. And I hope you'll continue to watch me. Every day, I swear I have this battle of will in my head on whether I want to make a video today. Like, maybe I'll just push it off and do one tomorrow. But I'm really staying on track. It's going to be my 30-day goal, so hopefully I'll make it every day. All right, you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I think it's here in our Chicagoland area anyway. I think it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but tomorrow is gonna be like 70. So don't go out in a public place. Just walk around the block, go out in your backyard, enjoy the fresh air, and stay safe. Talk to you all soon. Bye.